the main event from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. The Magic taking on the Rockets. For the Magic, the stars have aligned. Performing better than last season, you can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they seek to continue their upward trend. Rockets, Magic on 2K Sports. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Houston, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year.
I think for Houston, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. MP is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clark, at this point of the season, team identities have to be getting pretty firm.
B.A., you would hope that teams know what they're good at by now. And their weaknesses as well. You can build on your identity as long as you understand strengths and weaknesses.
Wagner, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Durant with it. Wagner picks him up. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to MP. First quarter of play, a minute in. Just 4 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Do you play a lot of My Career?
And Houston has possession. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
MP, a screen on Thompson. Suggs, the pass to MP. Kicks it out to Wagner. Screen by MP. Here's the three. And it's Wagner missing. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From 12 feet, Smith no good. Payne surveying the D. And stolen by Durant. To the paint. Smith passes to Şengün. The shot's good. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Wagner with a screen on Şengün. The drive by MP from deep. Banchero. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Thompson passes to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist from Durant. Şengün's got 8 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And checking out some numbers for MP.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Magic trail by 8.
Figure out. That's what's gonna go there. And there's the hole. So how we go? You screw this to the wall. This, look. How you get that through the wall? This will be too, this can't hold it. What's this? Oh, this is for that. I think that can work.
This is the French screw.
This goes with this. That's why it's in the same thing, Daddy. This thing here? Yeah, that go in through here and go in the wall.
Okay.
And then this hang, let me see. There's something else here. It's the same.
Smaller version, bigger version.
Everything's gonna work. This is perfect, but how do you hang the
The screw?
how do you hang No, this we have already. Look, we have this part.
I saw it already. I get it.
I mean, it look good like this, but how do you pass it through the wall? Unless
You
it's
press it down.
hmm?
You press it down and it go through both holes.
So you gonna do it tomorrow or something?
Yeah.
So you go right next to that one and the space in the middle.
Mm.
Oh, those staplers.
Outside Bain to win the drought. Second shot opportunity, and it's Banchero getting it to go.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Down low. Here's Şengün. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 10.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 8-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And Banchero, no good on that one.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who could really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Now here's MP. He had 40 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Orlando with the ball after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And the basket by Bain.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Wagner against Durant. Pick by Smith. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
And Carroll with a screen on Şengün. MP, the pass to Bain. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Houston leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Smith outside. Drills it from deep. Smith's got 5 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's MP. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
Back to Thompson. Durant surveying the D. Up and in on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's MP. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Here's Banchero. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Durant against Wagner. Wagner with a steal. And here comes the break. MP with it. Wagner with a screen on Şengün. Back to Black. Thompson with a steal. Durant against Wagner. Out to Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Magic trail by 7. Here's MP. And Carroll with a screen on Durant. MP, the pass to Wagner. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Banchero. Rockets with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Trailing by 10. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one. Here's Durant with the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Now here's MP. Pass to Wagner. Back to MP. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Durant. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Completing the play there, Wagner gets his points in a lot of different ways. Extremely versatile.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the win against Portland.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Here's MP. 9-point game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
First an assist, and looking at their defensive marks, they are top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. This is a squad that wants to shut down teams on a nightly basis.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Yes, it's good. Durant's got 9.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Van Vliet. Orlando making their last shot. Inside, Adams. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from MP. Picked by Carter. MP, the pass to Carter. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitive.
Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Then for Orlando, MP's checked in for Bataze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Carter. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Pass to Capella. Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Suggs. Outside Holiday. Great D that time from Bane. Magic trail by 4. KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Aaron Holiday out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Wagner gets it to go.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
A minute 58 left in the second. Takes a step back. Here's Holiday. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Now here's MP. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bane. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Wagner against Durant. Over Wagner. Durant, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Banchero with a screen on Capella. Pass to Banchero. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the inside. Here's Capella. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Wagner with a screen. MP, the pass to Wagner. Excellent D there from Capella. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw is good from Thompson. Black's checked in for...
Huh?
I see a smaller one.
What?
The draw. I see a smaller one like this.
Okay.
Just to put a fan then.
Why?
From your head, like this way will be better.
Okay, what I said.
Nugs. Both free throws good from Thompson.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
To the middle. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Durant. Three seconds left. Oh, KD against contact inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Rockets.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the fans are on.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Alperen Sengun getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Sengun against MP. Inside. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Durant against Wagner. Pass to Şengün. And it's MP with a rebound. Magic trail by 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Back to Thompson. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Suggs outside. Now MP. He's got 5. Down low. Deflects the pass. Şengün with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian?
All right, thank you, Allie. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Magic trail by 4. Suggs outside. Pass to MP.
Who's watching here?
To the paint. Here's Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wagner's got 11 points.
Really good movement that time by Franz Wagner. I mean, rolling into a good scoring position and then begging for the ball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Orlando, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Şengün passes to Thompson. Back to Şengün to snap the cold streak. Orlando with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're really working the paint now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. MP, number 1.
Every year we see people enter the league and put up points, but he's been in a league of his own.
Yeah, he's an old head, mature beyond his year. He has a dominant offensive mindset. No matter what the defense throws at him, he lights up the scoreboard. Really a special talent.
Şengün, a screen on Banchero. 6 to shoot. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What a slam. Come on, Jabari Smith Jr. Don't do him like that.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's MP. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Thompson passes to Smith. Here's Şengün. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Wagner, the pass to MP. Back to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Thompson passes to Durant. Wagner with a steal. Holiday against Bain. Wagner with a screen on Şengün. And stolen by Holiday. Outside Durant. Pass to Holiday. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Rockets lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And you watch Alperen Şengün, he's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
I said goodbye. Oh, I don't want that.
Mommy.
Oh.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Banchero the screen. Down low. It's tipped. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Look, you can't forget the fact that Banchero averaged 20 as a rookie. We've seen him have lots of big scoring nights, and there's more to come for sure.
Holiday taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Şengün. Orlando grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Wagner with a screen on Şengün to the inside for the lead. And it's Wagner missing. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Smith outside. Thompson, a screen on Banchero. Smith against Banchero. Smith passes to Şengün. Count it. Şengün's got 6 here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Holiday passes to Thompson. To the middle. Suggs with it. Now Thompson defending. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Houston making some changes. Eason comes in for Smith, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. And a change for the Magic. Black checked in for Suggs. And Banchero, no good on that one.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Banchero against Durant. Over Banchero. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Durant's got 17.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Magic trail by 3. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's now 25 points for Alperen Şengün. Well, the Magic's shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Down low. Work in the interior. MP.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Thompson against Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Franz Wagner.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line.
Şengün with it. Now Carter defending. Here's Easton. Offline with a three.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Eason. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Magic trail by 3. Inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Van Vliet outside. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Şengün. Over MP. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
The Magic have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Carter. And here's Black. Banchero left side. 5 to shoot. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Van Vliet outside. Screen by Durant. Pass to Şengün. Here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The 3 from Bane. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. And the Magic lead by 2. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Magic have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Banchero outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Banchero goes strong down low.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Holiday finds Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's MP with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
To the inside. Banchero no good. The Rockets trail. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Spins. Scores off the spin. Şengün's got 33 points.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Here's MP. On the wing, Bane. He's covered by Holiday. Outside Banchero. Now MP. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
All this kid cares about is winning. Big bucket from MP.
Here's Smith. Now Şengün takes a three. MP pulls it down.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Payne outside. Now MP. Oh, he leaves no question.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And here's Durant. He is just playing at a high level right now.
Making plays for himself and others. His next assist will give him a double-double.
From deep. Yes, sir. The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now MP. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Holiday outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Durant against Wagner. Here's MP. Yes! Using that window!
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
Durant. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Here's MP. Banchero with a screen on Şengün. Now Banchero. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Now Şengün. Oh, no good on the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Holiday against Bane. Thompson.
Showing 0 fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Black with it. Payne outside. Oh, it's off! And Ime Udoka has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now let's catch...
Prolific play per usual from MP in leading his side to victory. Your efforts stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
It does. It gets back to what I liked about this game in the first place as a kid. Nobody bounces a ball or looks up at the hoop and thinks, how can I limit myself? Who would do that? Basketball expands what we think is possible. I like knowing some kid is watching me thinking, he did all that? Now I'm gonna do it too, because he did.
That's great, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
Brian, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Here we go. Game 2 in our rookie revenge tour. Time to put up and shoot.
Feeling you, MP.
We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most planned, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
Now Golden State's starting five. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And Richard. Hield against Bane. Here's Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Those are the kind of buckets that will get Draymond Green going. He relishes finishing through contact.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
In that mid-range area, it's important for Curry to have that quick release.
Pass to MP. It's stolen by Green. For the finish, and Green slams it in.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points, you gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Now, here's MP. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Payne for 3. Good D by Hield. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. With the step back. To the paint. Outside for Curry. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over it.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around. On Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Orlando with the ball, following the score by Golden State. And it's Suggs missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Hield. Nothing on the board. Outside Curry. Back to Hield. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray.
A catch and shoot specialist. Hield has a quality.
Okay. Okay.
Jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wagner with a screen for MP. Knocked loose. Pass to Wagner. Payne for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Jacks up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. It's stolen by Hield. Down low. And Green slams it in.
Well, a lot of miles on those legs, but Green can still get up occasionally to flush it.
The Magic trail by 9. Wagner outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And it's the Warriors' ball. This run now up to 13-2. Green against MP. Green passes to Hield. Curry with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Anthony Black's checked in for subs. Wagner as screen on Green. Green against MP. They swipe it. Outside, Green. Curry is inside. MP's there. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 7 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Green with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Hield can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 14. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, a little tougher maybe than they would have liked, but it came together for them at the end. And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Back to Curry. Here's the three. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
MP outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Curry. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
So it's the Warriors now, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Green dishes to Hield. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. Here's Richard, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Pass to MP. Here's Black. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Kuminga finds Hield. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got 6.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. MP, no good. We've got Paolo Banchero. Wendell Carter is out there with MP. And it's Franz Wagner, and it's Suggs in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
MP outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors leading by 15. Hield kicks to Curry, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Orlando making a change here. Payne's checked in. Orlando's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Suggs passes to MP. Kicks it out to Banchero. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Banchero. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. MP grabs the miss.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, thanks a lot. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Pass to Green for the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside, Kuminga. Offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 11. Bane kicks to Banchero. Pass to Suggs. MP with a screen on Curry. Clock at 6. MP finds Banchero. Shoots over Kuminga. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry with the bounce pass. Green taking his time here. Pass to Curry. Over Suggs. And again, no good by Golden State. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Warriors.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots, and their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
Can't score, can't win. Simple, Dr. O'Neill.
I would agree, Professor Ernie Johnson.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And Richard.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Banchero with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Banchero with the screen. Pass to Suggs. Curry with the steal. Curry on the wing. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
And that is exactly why Curry is must-see TV.
To the middle. It's stolen by Green. It's up a 3. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And here is MP after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And that one's good, Suggs.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Back to Curry. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Bane. Offensive rebound. MP kicks to Bane. Now, here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Here's Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now, here's MP. Wagner, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Curry against Suggs. Hield outside. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now, here's MP. MP driving. It's stolen by Kuminga. And they're on the break. Here's Richard. And he lays it straight in. He's got 6.
Yeah, he can't find that player if his eyes aren't up. Really nice play.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end. And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. This past month, he's really set himself apart. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Suggs looking around. Makes it off the glass. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Back to Curry. MP against Green. Hield the pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Green
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Now here's Curry. He's got 19. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. And that's 12 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
MP passes to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Outside, Kuminga. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Suggs against Curry. 14 feet away. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Magic trail by 10. Outside, Suggs lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Here's Kuminga. No good on the three.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Bane. And that one drops. Bane's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Black's checked in for the Magic. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Here's Kuminga. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. There's the pick. Heel way outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Black the pass to Bane. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Kuminga. Richard guarded by Bane. Clock at 6. Heel kicks to Green. Over MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 6-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now, here's Banchero. And yes, it's good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
MP high post. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They've got Black, MP out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Payton, 6 on the shot clock. Podziemski on the wing. Black defending. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside, here's Lamb, and MP throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Podziemski. Black defending. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Payton. Outside Curry. Steph, perfection from the arc.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Now MP to the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Podziemski. Black defending. Pass to post. And the Warriors, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now, here's MP. Down low, Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
You gotta stick with Wagner off screens because he will take advantage.
Pass to post. And here is Green. Back to post. And the 3 ball is good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Suggs passes to Wagner. MP rattling the rim.
Good heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Bane comes in for Suggs. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Like the pass to MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Green against MP. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by MP.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Like the pass to MP. Carter with a screen on Green. MP dishes to Black. Pass to Bane. They get it back. Back to Black. Now Bane. Lets it go with the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, just throw it up there and let Kuminga do the rest. What an athlete.
Black with it. And here is MP. Back to Black. Pass to MP. Shoots over Curry. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Carter, and it's Suggs in for Black. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The lead is 2. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. To the middle. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. The kick out to Bane. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Down it goes for 3.
And that's his 2nd 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
MP with a screen on Curry. Now Bane takes the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Green outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
The Magic have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Here's Wagner. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Now Green. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And that's just nerves of steel. Wow, Draymond getting it done.
Free throw drops for Green.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now, here's MP. Wagner. 3. Good.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Warriors shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. Green outside, jacks up a 3. The 3 goes down.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Suggs. Here's MP. Banchero a screen on Green. Oh, the slam dunk.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Curry against Suggs. Outside Hield. Green with a screen on Bane. Hield missed on the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Curry fires. Green cleared away by Wagner. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Suggs got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Hield. He's off from 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
Green outside, unloads. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
And let's see what they draw up.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game.
What a great win tonight, MP, but you had to overcome a hot start from your first year.
Yeah, we were really fortunate to get this win tonight. They definitely came out strong. It's like you said, their top rookie was on fire, and he made us pay, boy. But we had to dig deep for something to get the stops we wanted, and we did that, and we got the win. Hey, my team, they pulled it out tonight. I'm proud of those guys.
Congratulations to you all, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin.
You good in the back, Amanda?
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hulk. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. Well, you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. Harden and Bogdanovic are the guards. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Banchero against Collins. Now MP. Banchero with a screen on Zubats. Back to Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Bogdanovic on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bane against Bogdanovic. Down low. A nice shot by Zubats.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Zubats with the steal. Batum with it. Wagner picks him up. Batum, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Batum. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Collins. They get it back. Zubats. No good that time.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovic. And they double up MP. Suggs, the pass to MP. 4 on the clock. Suggs against Harden. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Collins for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, those are the quick twitch muscles from Collins.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here, not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. The Magic have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Wagner with a screen on Zubac. MP with it. Harden picks him up. And it's Wagner missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Harden. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Steps back, kicks it out to Bane. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Outside Harden. Zubac with a screen on Suggs. Harden misses. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up to the Magic. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
And it's Orlando with a rebound. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Suggs outside. Pass to MP. 4-3. And another 3 for Orlando.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's MP. He's got 5. Back to Bane. MP outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Outside for Harden. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's never shy to let it go from three-point range. Harden wants to make the D's job as tough as possible.
MP, a screen on Harden. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Count that one.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
Harden against Suggs. Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And here's Suggs. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Pass to Zubac. Collins with a screen on Wagner. Bogdanovich passes to Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 5.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Desmond Bane, and Black subbed in for Suggs. Back to Black. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Pass to Zubats. Inside. Batum, pass to Bogdanovich. Over Banchero. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's MP. He's guarded by Zubats. Now here's MP. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Outside Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Batum, pass to Bogdanovich. Zubats with a screen on Wagner. There's Bogdanovich with the three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Brown comes in for Batum. And it's done in for Bogdanovich. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. MP scanning the floor. Outside Carter, clock at 4. Pass to Black. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Here's Harden. Wagner with a steal. Black outside. Wagner outside. Here's MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. MP's got 9.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Magic leading by 4. Now looking at Franz Wagner, is there any particular thing you'd like to see him evolve?
Yeah, B.A., I'd say the three-point shooting. He's not bashful about taking them, but he needs more of them to go in. If he can do that, good luck guarding him.
Brown finds Zubats. And here's Harden, guarded by Banchero. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. 1:41 left to play in the first. To the inside. Here's MP. Rebounded by James Harden. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Zubats, screen, fires from deep, and that one's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
MP with it, now guarded by Brown. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same.
Here's MP. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Wagner with a screen. MP, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, good play, good execution, and Wagner puts on the finishing touch.
On the floor for the Clippers. Harden and Bogdanovich are the guards. Collins at power forward. Zubats in the middle. And it's Batum in at the small forward. Up and in from the low block. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, they'll take that one every time it's available.
Down low. Zubats with the steal. Harden against Wagner. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
Magic leading by 6. Suggs outside to the middle. MP against Zubats. MP with it. He's got 9. Back to Suggs. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Bane. The shot no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Batum, pass to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. Banchero outside to the paint. Zubac with the steal. Dane against Bogdanovich. Down low. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Zubac. Harden against Suggs. Let's go with a three. The offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Oh, great D that time from MP. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And he lobs it up top. He can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now Harden. 12 points for him. Back to Collins. This one for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we finished off one half of play. Orlando ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Orlando Magic.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And now that we have a second here, let's check out the injury report for this squad.
And you lose so much without Kawhi Leonard out there. He can completely take over the game at both ends. Tough, clutch. That's something you can't replace, like if I leave this panel.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's MP in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. BA, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
MP, the pass to Suggs. Back to MP. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Zubac. And that one drops. 16 points for Ivica Zubac.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Wagner with a screen on Zubac. To the middle. dunk by Wagner.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Bogdanovich. Wagner against Batum. Zubac with a screen on Bane. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Harden. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Inside, Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Outside Harden. Collins with a screen on Suggs. And Collins with the jam.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
Zubac against MP. Wagner outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Batum, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Harden. And there's the lob, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Wagner with a screen on Zubac. Here's MP. Work in the interior, MP.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Harden against Suggs. Here's Zubac. 20 points for him. Outside Harden for the lead. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wagner with a screen on Bogdanovich. MP drives in. Misses in close.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 22 points.
Well, that's a great effort. Unwilling to let that possession die.
Here's MP, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Magic lead by 2.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Suggs against Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see Franz Wagner go to the line here. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovich.
One shot.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face him. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Wagner for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Batum against Suggs. 3-pointer, Harden. They grab their own miss.
Hey, yo, right here. Yo, set it up.
Goes back up. Rebound by the Magic.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Wagner with a screen on Zubac. MP, the pass to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, you love the unselfishness. makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
A nice shot by Zubats.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Wagner with a screen on Zubats. And the dunk by Wagner.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Black's checked in for Suggs. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Great D that time from Bane.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Look, when Wagner's rolling, he can score with the best of them. He's having an outstanding night.
Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich against Bane. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich passes to Batum. Done. No good with the triple. Magic leading by 7. And here's MP. He's got 13. To the inside. Done with a steal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Jones. Done with it. He's picked up by Bane. Fires for 3. The rebound by Carter.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Yeah, the crafty veteran Batum. Throughout his career, he's been a terrific passer at his position.
Outside Bane. MP against Zubats. MP, the pass to Bane. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Zubats. 26 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Driving inside. Screen by MP. Here's Black. The three-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 7. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Dan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard.
MP with it. Pass to De Silva. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. On the floor for the Clippers. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Shake Milton out there with James Harden. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Collins. Misses the 3.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And let's send it to the sideline for a report on Franz Wagner. Allie, what have you heard?
You got something with me? Huh? Okay.
Well, I had a moment to catch up with the Magic's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Desmond Bain comes in for Black. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac checked in for Lopez. Batum comes in for Dunn. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Milton. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And so MP will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Carter, a screen on Zubac. MP, the pass to Carter. Collins with the defensive effort.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Outside Harden. Back to Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. Orlando leading by 9. MP high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a...
Or you don't have to eat the rice. You want noodles? Noodles?
Oh, Harden drives in. Orlando with a rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pass to Carter. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Out to the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass to MP. Carter, a screen on Zubac. To the middle. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Back to Batum. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant 1.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Suggs against Harden. Collins passes to Harden. Batum with a screen on Suggs. Outside Bogdanovich. For 3, Collins buries it from 3. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And Carroll with a screen on Zubac. Down low. Banchero finishes with force inside.
And Banchero is just so enthusiastic. He keeps raising the energy he's bringing to the offensive end.
Now Harden. Pass to Zubac. Bogdanovich against Bane. Back to Zubac. And he banks in the layup. Zubac has got 16 in the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Suggs, the pass to MP. Back to Suggs. Pulls up, high post. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Pass to Collins. Off target with the 3. Orlando leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And the playmaking of Banchero. At 6'10", he really has a guard skill level.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Here's MP. Banks it home. Big shot.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Suggs against Harden. Oh, the stuff!
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. The slam by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Bogdanovich. Harden outside. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, he jammed it.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Now MP. Wagner with a screen on Collins. The drive by MP. Beyond the arc. The putback. Zubac pulls it down. Clippers trail by 7.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Goes back up. MP with the block.
Terrific defense by MP. Look, even though he's young, he's not afraid to challenge guys at the basket.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Zubac pulls it down. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Fires the 3. Buries it from outside.
And Batum is on the floor in these spots for these reasons. Isn't bashful at all, taking the big one.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. They trail by 6. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Harden with it. Wagner picks him up. Harden against Wagner. Using the glass to lay it in.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Yeah, big-time moment for MP.
So it comes up empty at the line. Timeout called, the Clippers. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And the 3 misses. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Bogdanović! And so Orlando takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Double figures in one category, double figures in another, and a win to top it off, MP? What more could you ask for?
Just to keep it going. We did a great job working together, working off of one another, staying with the game plan. If we don't get ahead of ourselves, we should see a lot more nights like this one. We're just scratching the surface of our greatness, Jennifer.
I can't wait to see what's next, MP. Thank you.
Oh, man. It's big.
Okay.
It's big.
You promise? Over to you, B.A.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And now the New York Knicks starters. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity. Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
On defense, the Knicks. It's a three-point game. 5 to shoot. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Anunoby outside. Bridges against Bane. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5 now.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Bridges kicks to Towns. Puts it up. Rebound by the Magic.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Suggs.
The door opens and smoke can come out. Yes. You have water or no?
Huh?
You have water?
No.
What is glasses?
Huh?
What is glasses?
I don't have any there.
Oh, I found this socks.
You found this up? I found the socks too.
Here's MP. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Back to Suggs. MP sets the screen for Suggs. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Suggs missing. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the way. Bane, defended by Bridges, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, De Silva.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Runs in the pass to Bridges. New York moving it around. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively. How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Brunson against Suggs. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Towns with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Hart, wide open. He fires. And again, it's New York.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Knicks. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Magic, just a couple spots back.
Well, right now for the Knicks, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
To the middle, here's Towns. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so here's Orlando. They trail by 11. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
Towns against MP. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. New York leading by 11. Bridges passes to Towns. Bridges against Payne. There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Out to Brunson. And stolen by MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
An aggressive, creative player on the attack. I like seeing Banchero get those whistles.
The first one falls. Now it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason. And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings your playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
Payne against Bridges. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now, MP. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Suggs kicks to MP. Pass to Banchero. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Outside, Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Magic trail by 15. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
MP deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Goga Bitadze's throw the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so here is New York, a 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Shot from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. Banchero out there with Wendell Carter. And it's MP in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Bridges shot, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Suggs against Brunson. Suggs passes to MP. Banchero a screen on Towns. Shot clock at 5. Down low. MP finds Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in to the paint. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Bane. Good on the bucket. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level score, and he's got it all working.
It's Suggs with the drive, and a wide-open look for MP. Another miss by Orlando. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Towns looking it over. And Brunson has it in the corner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brunson's got 6.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Back to Suggs. Towns against Banchero. To stop the drought. And Bane with the nice bucket inside. He has 7.
And Bane likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
Back to Brunson. Takes it inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. A second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you. But it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That free throw.